I want to talk about managing work life with tattooing. Should you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, as I would greatly appreciate your support. When I say balancing work life with tattooing, allow me to specify and clarify that, because that could mean a multitude of different things for anyone who's listening to that. What I mean specifically by managing work life with tattooing is that oftentimes about 95% of us who get into tattooing are coming from other fields, which means we're already working jobs while we're trying to learn the art and skill of tattooing simultaneously. Those two tasks are completely different worlds of their own, so doing them simultaneously can be very overwhelming for any human. However, that does not mean that we cannot make the most of these situations. Nowadays, especially as technology keeps advancing, we have access to new resources that weren't even around, say, 5 years ago, and that does change every single thing. For example, to demonstrate my point here, right here I have a tattoo workbook that is available on my Amazon author page. I will be leaving my Amazon affiliate links for you in the description below, so you can check out the books here and gear featured in this video on your end. Right here I have the tattoo workbook Stencil Focus Statues Edition, which is basically designed to mimic the same color carbon purple that we are typically used to seeing when applying a tattoo, so that way we get more comfortable with layering ink over this sort of tone. Here's where things get a little bit modern. With this workbook and any workbook that you see within this video, you will be able to practice and develop anytime, any place. So if your work life permits and allows, then you'd be able to practice at work, like on your lunch breaks, before and or after. You get the idea. The point is, you can practice anytime, any place, which means that you can expedite your learning process that much more by practicing and taking advantage of today's modern resources. What's awesome about this is that we can practice with a pencil, we can practice with a pen, or even better, we can practice with a tattoo machine and a ballpoint cartridge. Literally anytime, any place. If I want to practice my lining, I can do so. If I want to practice shading, I can do so. Textures, dot work, packing, you get the idea. I can essentially practice anytime, any place. Depending on where I am at within my tattooing journey, I can go ahead and use a pencil to kind of get comfortable with different motions and not commit fully, erase my work. I can use a ballpoint pen so that way I can practice shading in different tones and motions, or I can go straight to practicing with a tattoo machine and getting the feel of, using a machine, how deep is too deep. You get the idea. Now, this is going to be the first block of your tattooing ventures. What I mean by the first block is, the way that I look at progression is like this. Paper was the first thing that I ever practiced on. So I went from paper to fake skin, which gradually allowed me to tattoo human skin successfully. You get the idea. And I feel that right there is the stepping stone to any sort of tattooing venture. We practice somewhere, whether it's having a passion and we drew on paper, and then we advance to fake skin. And then once we get comfortable enough, we move on to human skin. I feel like those are natural stepping stones. And with modern resources, we can definitely make the most of the spaces in between and allow our progression to expedite maybe quicker and further than we would have without them. Here is an exercise that I was able to do, which helped me get more comfortable with stepping outside of lining and just using nothing but shading. You can see I was practicing different tones, shading placement, pendulum application, stipple, and whip motions, all within this right here. A little bit of lining here and there. You get the idea. But this exercise is within the wildlife book that we just saw, and I was able to practice this anytime, any place on my watch. Everything that I practice and learn with the machine on paper definitely is a translation that I will be taking with me. What that means is I'm not going to be practicing something random on here and then doing something completely different on fake skin or human skin. That's not how this works. If we take this seriously and approach it the exact same way we would as if we're tattooing fake or human skin, we are going to make the absolute most out of our time. Here's another example to kind of prove my point here. I am not by any means comfortable fully with applying designs that aren't really densely populated by lines. I typically like to do mandalas, dot work, floral, traditional. You get the idea. So let's say if I'm trying to expand my horizons and start taking on tattoos that involve more shading, building up a design, which is more of a realistic style, this is a great medium to go ahead and introduce the sort of flow to me. So as you can see, I have my Ink Challenger tattoo machine with an Illumino ballpoint cartridge. And this is going to be an exercise from my tattooing workbook called Wildlife. And you can see it involves no lines at all, but textures and sort of whip motions and packing. So I have to kind of look at the design, unpack it all, and figure out how I'm going to go about applying these areas to accomplish the sort of realistic design or result here in this design. So I'm going to start off by using sort of whip motions back and forth to create little textures here. I'm running at 4 volts even. So I'm finding out what voltage is comfortable for me for the style of tattoos. I'm figuring out the problem solving aspect, like how I'm going to go about actually applying this correctly and what techniques I would use. And what's cool is that we can do this anytime, any place. And if there's anywhere to ever make a mistake, it's going to be within my tattooing workbooks here. And you can kind of see that I just literally gradually build up little by little with methods that I have available to me, staying within my skill set range and approaching this with a practical approach. I'm not winging it or anything. And this is exactly how I would approach it as if I'm tattooing on human skin or fake skin. Let's go ahead and stick with fake skin for now, since we're focusing more on the introductory levels of tattooing. But you get the idea here. So that is the process. So this is like real-time use. This is very much like the way that I would do it with tattooing. I don't have my hand right here because if I do, I'm going to block the camera. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. So I typically would, approach it as if I'm actually tattooing, where I hold the skin down in the area that I'm actually tattooing and then kind of just tattoo it. But I didn't want to blur the camera or get in the way, so I'm trying to compensate for both while demonstrating my points here. But the idea is that we'd be able to get efficient, legitimate practice on the go, anytime, any place. Now, where the balance between work life and tattoo life comes into play is being able to practice tattooing enough to get better at it is often 99% of the time the actual challenge. We get off of work and we're just exhausted. We don't want to go ahead and set up, because remember, when we tattoo, we have to set up the whole entire station. We have to get out the petroleum jelly, the ink, set up the needles, set the design down, all of that. And sometimes if we're dealing with fatigue or just straight tiredness, those aren't things that we're going to be doing. So when we start falling into these ruts, this is why tattooing could just come to a halt for some people. However, making the most of the modern resources and making the most of your time is definitely a better way front. So let's say, for example, if you didn't want to set up your station today, you can still get practice in and still work anytime, any place. You can even get some fundamentals in while watching a movie. You get the idea. So that right there, I feel, is modern practicing in real time. These are great, fantastic resources that we can now use to better our workflow and our abilities with tattooing. Everything that we practice here definitely will translate on over to our tattooing, especially if we're treating it like tattooing. So the progress is only going to be as serious as we want it to be. Treating it exactly like we would as if we're tattooing is definitely a solid way to go about this. But you can see that I was able to even practice designs like this and get more comfortable with how I would apply something like this. And this is not line dense at all. This is just nothing but whip shading and stipple shading and little pendulums here to create textures. So I am literally developing and learning on the go. I feel confident this is something that I can do on a tattoo with a needle should it ever come my way. What I am saying here is, with modern technology and today's modern resources, we can definitely make the most of our time and balance work life and transitioning into tattooing. We can do it seamlessly. There are more resources like these workbooks available, along with ballpoint cartridges, to really help us get the most out of our practice sessions when we are able to get to a needle full time. Again, links will be for you in the description below to the gear featured in this video. Should you have any questions at all, I encourage you to drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to assist in the best possible direction. If you found this video helpful, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my YouTube channel, as I would greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, thank you for your time and I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great day.